Yeah, so everyone, thank you for joining our community dev call, which we do every 2 weeks right here on Zoom. As some of you may know, we did try to do it on Discord, but that wasn't really working that great. Is the date off on the slideshow? Is it not the? Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and change that. Don't worry about it. Okay, so yeah, thanks everybody again for coming, and let's go ahead and get started. If this works for me, that is. Okay, so I've got a couple of slides that are repeats from the last time around, just so everybody's still aware. Osmosis Dex is online, and it seems that Gravity Dex is ready to go, but they're just waiting on Emerus to launch, and we should be able to start playing around on there, which I'm looking forward to. I had a lot of fun on Osmosis, and it's a great platform. I think it's really good for the whole Cosmos ecosystem. One of our community members wrote a nice little blog about the token and how to swap and everything. So if you'd like, go ahead and check that out at the link. Of course, you can access these links once the presentation is done. This is shared publicly, so go ahead and visit the slideshow to get these links. Typically, I'll post them in the chat, but since I'm hosting today, that makes it a little bit more difficult. You can also look at our data on Osmosis. Pool 22 there and pool 42 on the Imperator website. And also our CoinGecko listing is live. So go ahead and check out all the information about the Regen token itself right there on CG CoinGecko. A little, just a reminder again from last time, we're going to be, so the future LP rewards update, people keep asking about this, so I just want to make sure that everyone is aware. We'll be waiting to see how the Osmosis LP rewards go, and Gravity Dex launch, of course, but we don't really have any details on that to share at this time. But we do know that the remainder of the 3 million Regen allocation will be used to a combination of LP rewards and other distribution mechanisms for Atom holders, to reinforce and boost the Cosmo ecosystem, as was written here. And thank you, Marake, for making this awesome meme. That is actually one of my favorite ones. So there's a few favorites going around. Okay, so as everyone knows, we've already had 2 governance proposals, one of which enabled transfers in the very beginning, and the second one allowed us to start doing IBC transfers, cross-chain communication, which I think is some of the most valuable stuff that we need. I've actually been talking about that idea for quite where the future of blockchain is headed, and Regen is right in the middle of that. So really happy that those 2 proposals passed, and it looks like there's a discussion currently happening in the Cosmos, or excuse me, sorry, my internet is being funky again, in the Regen Discord. So ZD, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but from Stake Lab is proposing to increase the validator set from 50 validators to, I believe, 75, which would open up 25 more seats inside of our validator set. I know there's at least a handful of people that I've personally spoken to on Discord that really want to get into the set, and even folks who have been around since the very beginning, since Genesis, who've just been kind of waiting and seeing and have kept their validators actually running, however, not earning rewards. So I would personally love to see folks like that who have been dedicated to our infrastructure to be able to get into the seat. So just personally, I think this is a really good one. But we'll see what's happening with that. So if you want to join that discussion, it's actually quite far along. In fact, this user from Stake Lab is now asking how to submit the proposal, and I think has successfully learned how to use the command and configure the JSON So they're getting ready to implement that. So if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, or you just want to be part of the discussion, please go ahead and use that link there. That will get you to the exact message, the very last message that they wrote on Discord. And I think it's in the validator channel. And then you can go ahead and start commenting there, maybe even help out. You know, all this is a community effort. I know that the last two proposals were done by a team of validators, so I'm sure that they would be more than open to have somebody help out with that. And as always, if it does happen and is submitted, please get out there and vote. All right, here's some really exciting stuff happening besides this possible governance proposal. Me and another teammate have been working on some community incentives. So we really want to reward our loyal users in Discord and on Telegram for all of the cool things that they're doing, such as the blogs they've been writing, the memes that they're creating, just the discussion that's been started. There's been actually this last week, there's been some really good discussions around ecology. I think there was a discussion around blue carbon, the ocean. So there's some really cool stuff going on around there. And I feel it's valuable to the community. And for that reason, I definitely want to start incentivizing some of this engagement. So we're like I said, we're currently working on some community incentives. We are in the process of it, so I don't really have a ton of details, but we're definitely looking for people who are bloggers, meme creators, mods, graphic designers, just all sorts of ambassadors for Regen Network. So if you feel like you fall into that category, stay tuned. I'll have some details and a sign up sheet coming in the next week or two. And of course, I'll be posting it all over Discord, all over Telegram. I'll be tagging everyone this time. I tend to shy away from tagging at everyone because it does get a bit annoying, but this one will be, everyone will be completely aware of it. So if you are interested in helping grow the community, get Regen out there in front of everybody, stay tuned and definitely follow up with the sign up sheet that we'll have for you. So there's a few upgrades that I'm planning on doing, some of which I have already implemented that are just in the kind of the prototyping phase. So on Telegram and Discord, we're going to be doing some upgrades. I just, as of 2 days ago, took the responsibility of upgrading and boosting the Discord server to level 2. For those of you who don't know, Discord has this kind of neat function called boosting, where if you are a Nitro user, which is their paid subscription, you get like a couple of these boosts. They look like little gems. You may or may not be aware of this. If you do have those, feel free to boost our server, and if we can get to level 3, that would be even more amazing. But level 2 gives us some upgraded audio quality. So now our voice chat is no longer 128 kbps. We've doubled that bandwidth, and it's now 256 audio quality. Still, I wouldn't record my latest album on there, but it's definitely great for the discussions. Sorry about that, mid-sentence. So if somebody, slide before this, if somebody wants to come up with a really cool banner that kind of, you know,
I'm not hearing Dan. Are other people?
No, it sounds like he's dropped.
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry, guys. The internet hates me today. Being an IT guy for many years, you would think that I would be on top of this, but apparently not. So I will just continue moving. We're already about 15 minutes in. So yeah, 50 megabyte upload for images. So now your memes and everything that you're uploading can be a little bit bigger even and flashier. And then also our video, 1080p, 60 frames per second. So we've upgraded quite a bit. So if you have some kind of a video presentation on some of the talks, I know that there was a discussion a while back. I think it was, I can't remember the user's name. I thought it was amazing. They're doing their masters on kind of this whole ecology, and I think they were including technology in it as well. That's why they were so interested in Regen. If they have a presentation like that and they want to stream it for us, I would be totally open to that. I would love to see some cool content. Myself, I'm not as versed on this kind of stuff. I feel like a total noob. I've learned a ton and I love it. But I would love to see more community engagement as far as presentations and just, you know, learning tools are terrific. You know, it benefit, if it benefits me, I'm sure it would benefit, you know, the other 1,000 members that we have that probably aren't as well versed as at all this stuff. Anyways, we're going to be adding a new and exciting bot soon. I can't really give too many details, but you guys are going to love this. Just a little bit of hype and something to look forward to for you. And we're also adding Combot to Telegram, which is going to help us actually track some of this for the community participation for the incentive. So the kind of like a leaderboard, the more you chat, the more you engage, we're going to be able to see that and incentivize properly for that. So a bunch of cool stuff coming in the way of upgrades and incentives. Community growth. I mean, it's been, I think we launched what, mid-April, and we're coming into August, so we're already well past 3 months past our Genesis launch, which is fantastic. So much is happening that I've just I have it's 3 months really already. Wow, it's amazing. So thank you for everyone that's, you know, been participating, helping grow the community. Here's a few stats from our block explorer. So total on-chain wallets is 2,300, and that was as of last night when I wrote put this presentation together. So we may have even a couple of more. And with IBC, actually, it's hard to tell at this current state how many wallets we really have. It could be many more beyond that. So we're definitely growing. I think before the airdrop, we had something between 400 and 500, and that was what, a month ago. So we've just exploded in growth as far as our chain itself is concerned, and token holders. I love it. It's amazing. It's really great. So the Telegram members have also, our Telegram has blown up the same way. It's so cool. 200 or 2,482 members as of yesterday. That fluctuates here and there. You know, sometimes a bot sneaks in, but I'm confident in saying that we've got 2,400 members in our Telegram as of right now. And you can tell because the engagement is actually increasing too. There's a few of our community members that may even be here right now that have been, you know, starting conversations. Christian, one of our team members, who's currently out right now, but was doing a cool little quiz every day about. I want to continue to do that, and maybe again in the future we can incentivize that kind of activity. So definitely continue to stay on your favorite chat app, whether it's Telegram or Discord. Both of them are going to be getting lots of attention. So to move, and of course, again, I put the links here too. I'm not even really watching my presentation much, but yeah, so we've got the links to the Block Explorer, and then please share that link to our Telegram. Our Discord members is up to 1,834. I would say there's probably about 1,700 real users in there. So there's plenty of people to talk to, everything from land stewards to technical people, blockchain folks, validators, everything. I mean, our scientists engage in there, which I find really awesome. Personally, that's my favorite part. I love blockchain, but my favorite part is this open science that Regen is doing. I've never heard of that before I started, and I think it's one of the most amazing things. It's so cool. So we've got 1,834. There's the link. Go ahead and use that link to join our Discord. Share it with all of your friends. Twitter followers, man, we're skyrocketing there too. We've got 9,286 followers as of right now. And there is our link. To mention, in the Discord, I've actually set up a bot that puts our Twitter feed into Discord. There's a channel for that just near the top there, near announcements. So if you're just browsing around on Discord, you can click that Twitter. I think I called it Twitter feed. You can click that and see all of our latest posts. And that's about it. So as always, go ahead and go to our Public Notion roadmap for any up-to-date information about our progress. That's available to everybody. Again, thanks Merake for making that amazing Jolly Green Giant meme. That I love that one too. It's so cool. I just love how happy he is in that picture. He's like, yes, we did it. So it really speaks to the mission of R&D and Regen. You can find this presentation in our Google Calendar link, and find other sorts of events that we'll be throwing. We're really ramping up our community engagement, so that calendar is going to start filling up very soon. All sorts of events and the contests and just relevant dates to Regen itself. I think I did fix this date here. So our next community call will be again in 2 weeks on August 4th. And it's at, let's see, UTC, it's 1730 UTC. So yeah, with that, join the community. There's all of our relevant links. And yeah, I think, let me check the time here. We've got about 8 minutes. I went a little bit longer than I wanted to. I guess I had more information than I thought. So I will open it up for any kind of questions or anything like that. Yeah, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. If you got any questions, I'll try to answer them the best of my ability. Just go ahead and shout them out or put them in the chat there. Anything coming to mind? All questions are relevant. Oh, I do want to mention one thing. I forgot to put this in the slide. In fact, Ryan is here right now, who wrote a fantastic blog on the upgrade, the coming upgrade. So there's going to be a ton of communication to the validators and the community surrounding this blog. So I really recommend, and I've posted it in Telegram and Discord already. I know David has, so the information is out there, but basically I'm going to keep posting every day about this upgrade that we're going to be doing. It's really important. So I don't know, do you have a couple of words to say about that, Ryan? Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. Yeah. The blog post basically outlines what our plan is for releasing Regen Ledger v1.1 and what will be included in that. And there are some comments there in regards to what the upgrade process looks like, using some new features that were made available in the V043 release of Cosmos SDK. So Regen Ledger will be using Regen Ledger v1.1 will be upgrading to the 4.3 version of Cosmos SDK, which provides something called in-place store migrations. So the upgrades previously were doing kind of this migrating of Genesis files and basically doing a hard fork. So we're really excited that this new upgrade will be actually something done on chain in place. So definitely read up on that if you're interested in learning more. And then we'll also be using Cosmovisor, or recommending the use of Cosmovisor, which we're finalizing at the moment, which is a package. It's a process manager for running application binaries. So it will make the upgrade process smoother for validators, being able to basically prepare the upgrade binary in advance so that at the upgrade time, everything's already set and in place, and there's cool features like being able to restart the binary automatically. So basically you can sit back and watch the upgrade happen at the actual time of upgrade. So
Cool.
and then the big feature that's going to be included in Regen v1.1 is the initial version of the eco credit module, which we're really excited about. So yeah, check out that blog post and feel free to follow up in Discord if you have any questions.
That's great. Yeah, thank you so much for writing that. I recommend everyone read it. It's informative and well written. I love it. It's a great blog post. Do you
Thanks,
mind
Dan.
do you mind posting the link to that while we have just a couple of minutes left in the chat right here? I don't have it handy. That would be
Yeah, I can
awesome.
pull it up.
So yeah, so I mean, yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, so lots of exciting things coming up. Again, the community incentives, I'm really looking for that, being that I'm the community manager. This is kind of my job, so I really love to see boost engagement. And yeah, other than that, I really don't have anything else. My internet is starting to lag on me again, so I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap it up here. We're just at the top of the hour, so unless there's any other questions, we've got about 4 more minutes, so unless there's any other questions, I'll give you guys just a few to think about it. Let's see, looks like there's a chat message. Yeah, you're welcome, Paul, and thank you. I've noticed you're always showing up, so I really appreciate you coming by and supporting these community calls. It would be pretty tough to do it just by staring at my own face and nobody being here, so I really appreciate that. All right, well, I guess so. Since there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and conclude our community call. Again, thank everybody for coming here, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks. So thank you, everyone, and see you soon.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks, everyone.